You're tuned in to Nice-ish, the Carnival-specific podcast that addresses chat-worthy topics straight off the Caribbean social scene. It's your one-stop spot to get all the information you need to be successful in this carnival-chasing lifestyle. You'll be filled with knowledge and getting updates from me, Sha, and other professionals in the field of Bacchanal. It's time to get nice.
Oh, you got the nice background. I need to set my game up.
It's my workspace. I got to keep it neat so that I don't lose motivation.
Yo, these are decorations that I just kept up in the wall. Guess what my birthday was?
I knew it was a minute ago because I remember.
I did the live. It was it's end of June 29th.
It's okay.
I just kept them up there.
Celebrate all summer. It's okay. Well, fall.
Yeah, that's my excuse. It's my birthday every day. There we go.
Hear that. All right. So we already started, just to let you know.
Is people joining? Are people joining?
No.
Okay,
Just me and I.
Okay. Oh, we already started too? Okay.
All right. So we're going to start by you telling everybody who you are.
Okay. My name is Wumi. I go by DJ Wumi. I DJ on the side. I'm from, I live in the States, but I'm a Nigerian, so, yeah, that's pretty much it. I live in New York, and I love soca.
Yes. All right, so talk to me about how you got introduced to this carnival lifestyle. Like, who's responsible? When was it? When did it happen? How? All of that.
Okay, it's so funny. So I have to give all praises and thanks to my big bro, my brother David. He's the one who introduced me to this carnival scene. So I've always had influences since even as a little kid, like 3 years old. My parents was taking me to the Labor Day parade, but it was just, okay, I love the Caribbean. I love dancehall, this, that, and the third, but it was actually my brother who begged me to go with him to Miami Carnival. This is, when was this? This was like 10 years ago. Okay. And almost 10 years ago, yeah. And funny thing enough, I actually used to hate soca. I know. We used to have arguments because I was heavy into the intermediate school, early high school. I was heavy into the dance hall, pasta, Weddy Wednesdays. I used to buy the DVDs anytime I was in Brooklyn or Fulton. I used to heavy on my dance and used to have arguments like, no, dance was better than soca. All you gotta do is chip. And he begged me for months. He was like, yo, I'm going to Miami Carnival. Please, I promise you. And I was like, watch. We get to Miami the first night. It was, I think it was a concert. All I know is Marshall performed. And after that first night, I literally walked up to my brother. I tell the story all the time. I look at him. I was like, David. I just hug him, thank you. And that's it. And I've been a soca junkie since then. It was like trying a drug for the first time.
Wow. And here I thought you put him on.
No, he went to carnivals before me. But then after he put me on, I was gone. Every island I'm in there.
Who put him on?
It was a friend in high school. And it's so funny. Labor Day weekend, I used to be with the dance, Hot 97 dancehall truck. This is when I think even once Rihanna was on that truck. This is Tony Matron. They was on that truck back in the day. Like Sean Paul, they was on that truck. That's what I used to be. Heavy on it. And then ever since I can't even look the way I walk right past that truck. I play math now, so it don't even matter. So I'm playing it with a section. Wow, so that's what happened. That's how it happened.
Okay. All right. So you're on the scene now. You love soca. Still love dancehall. Like, talk to me about like the first time you actually had to plan your own carnival. Like, what was that like? Where did you go, like, internationally?
Damn, does this really count? I don't like saying this. I feel I'm gonna get killed in the comments over you post this.
What are you gonna say? Like
Caravana.
I was gonna say you're gonna say Toronto. That's okay.
Yeah, Caravana. But I tell people that's a great stepping stone, especially from New York. It's a great stepping stone.
Because once you go to New York, you do Miami, you do Caravana, and then you can.
I don't even tell people to do Miami first. I tell them to do Caravana first, because then from there you could go up. No disrespect. Like from there, because it's very easy. You could drive.
True.
You could fly. It's an hour flight. It's not, you know what I mean? It's super cheap. You could say you did an international carnival, you know? And then after that, then you can start going into the ones with, you know, who are more, I won't say reputable. Let me not play myself, which I would consider better. No disrespect to the Canadians.
Yeah.
I like Miami Carnival better than Caravana.
Did you have a chance to do Miami before they cut off the road?
No, it was always at the stadium.
Damn.
So I never got the experience. Yeah, it was always at the stadium. Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry.
I know.
Well, okay. I won't go in, but yeah, it was.
We could talk about it. It's gonna hurt, but
it was just different. It was like being anywhere else, but in Miami. Just imagine the highways not having cars. You know what I mean? And those big Miami roads just full of masqueraders, and you don't have to worry about a lot of things. It's just free, like, and it was cheaper. You know, like
you have to pay the enter.
I played mass for like $70 with One Island body paint, and that's when they actually did body paint. So all you got was a white bra, white pant, boy shorts. They sprayed you up.
Excuse me, miss. Did you say $70? $70?
You heard me.
Che.
Drinks inclusive. It was crazy.
Oh my God. $70.
$70. Okay.
Okay, yeah, we should move on.
Moving on.
One Island. Big and strong.
One Island body paint band. And the thing was, I got pissed because I'm like, after that, y'all never did body paint again. So you can't call yourself One Island body paint band if you're not doing body paint. Anyway.
If y'all listen in One Island, we want that $70 back.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Caravana aside, the next one, the real overseas.
So I did Caravana. We drove down there. It was amazing. See, I thought it was amazing. Oh my goodness. I hope this don't go viral because we're in 2020. You say anything crazy. But I'm going to say
your
how
opinion.
I feel. I don't care. I'm going to say how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know any better. That's what I'll say. I thought what was good was actually okay. So I'm like, this is the best. My brother was like, yeah, I even went to a real carnival in an island. So we did Miami. Then we did Miami. I kept doing Miami for years. I was loving Miami so much. Then where did we jump? From Miami it was Trinidad. I went from Miami to Trinidad. Huge leap. And that, it was over after that. I'm a soca crackhead. I'm a soca crackhead after that. That was it.
Did you plan yourself?
No.
I'm about to say, I'm like, okay, so you went all the way from Miami to Trinidad.
No, I did it with a large group.
Okay.
A large group. It's so funny. We paid so much money still on top of it. But now, thank God, I have my connections now. I know how to move and get good deals. But I think we were all doing it. Some people was doing it for their second time. Majority of the people doing it for their first time. We stayed right by the Savannah grass. In the Savannah. Yeah, it was a lot of work too. It was just a lot of money, but they played the majority of it. But I'm just taking notes. So anytime I go to a new island, I'm just taking notes and I'm taking as much information as possible. I'm looking where's a good places to stay. I'm looking where all the fets usually are, so I make sure I'm there. I'm taking numbers from every cab driver I know. Every cab driver, so I can get better quotes. I'm serious. If I show you my phone with like 100 numbers for different,
be like, oh, old cab driver TT. JA cab driver 2016. TT. Yep, I know.
Yes, so we know the game because you got to make sure in case one driver disappears somewhere, you have another one ready to go. So it was Trinidad. I did not do that much planning. My first time I played with island people. Island people, if you're listening, I miss you so much. Come back, please.
Okay, so have you planned any on your own?
Oh yes, now I pretty much majority
of
them now. Yeah.
What are your top 3 annoyances when you plan by yourself?
Oh, it's very simple. It's people. It's flight and people. But when you say plan by yourself, any type of vacation I'm going, the hardest part is flight. Flight is the most annoying part of any type of vacation, or even if you're just going carnival or regular vacation. Flight is the most annoying. Transportation is second, especially if you have a large group. Transportation. And the funny thing is, every time I've been to Trinidad, it's been with a large group. I've done 12 people groups. I've done I think the least amount of people I've ever done was 8. And I've been to Trinidad like 8 times. So the less amount of people I've ever done was around 8 people. So, but it's the transportation, moving all those people, having a big enough van to accommodate everyone, people not having their money on time, people thinking it's a game. Ooh, that is a good one. People thinking it's a game. People thinking it's a game. When a ticket drop, I'm telling you, get that ticket. You're going to learn the easy way or you're going to learn the hard way. Those who don't care will feel, and they'll feel in their pockets when they're on fan or band, paying 3 times the regular price and getting scammed, and it's a fake ticket. You're going to learn. So
I love that this is coming out of somebody else's mouth and not my own, because I did do a podcast on this with my best friend, and we talked about this, like the woes of group planning, and that is one. Yeah, people think it's a joke, and you're like, oh, I'll get it later. Oh, okay. It may not be there later.
They don't call it soca addicts for nothing. Like, and I try to explain it to them because I'm very precautious when bringing people with me, because I have to, first of all, I have to see how you are in the setting, because it's too much money and too much planning for me to get there and you don't have the vibes I need.
Facts.
Or you're annoying. So I already do my due diligence, and we're going to go to a fete together. We got to do that. Have you ever been to other carnivals before? Do you like soca music? Because a lot of people don't come. I mean, a lot of people who do come don't like soca music. I'm starting to learn that now. In this day and age, for the past 3 years, I've seen a lot of people who can't even name one song.
Yeah, they're going for the hype.
Nice. They're like, but you are going for the hype. You think, I'm going to like it when I get there, but you're going for the hype. You're going for the hype. You're going for the costumes. You're going for the hype and the costumes. Those are the 2 things. So I try to avoid those people because my crew's crazy. And when we getting on bad, I'm not trying to see you just looking at me like I'm crazy. Honestly, it's happened before, and it actually pissed me off. So I'm jumping, and I'm like, come with me next time.
Judgment.
So yeah, so that's the big one. Thinking it's a game. Thinking it's a game.
Okay. Let's talk about costumes from the male perspective. Like, do you feel like, are you often satisfied with the selection, or do you feel like there could be improvements?
Hell no, I'm not satisfied. They put us on the back burner. We're nothing to these mass bands. We're trash, basura to these mass bands. I don't like it. It's now the norm to not have no feathers for males. I don't like that. I want some feathers too. At least give me some feathers on my arm. Feathers, give me something. They just be giving me jewels that they get from the 99-cent store and hot glue gun and say, here, boom. But it's also the men's fault too, because men don't be caring. But I'm like one of the few men that care. A lot of men don't care. I'm one of the few men that care because I still pay my money like everyone else.
Yeah, and the thing is with y'all, I'm like, there's really not that much of a difference. Like, what are they getting for this price, right? I could see if it was $70 and you're getting that, but what you paying for?
And the crazy thing too is I peep the game. All they do is change the design on the pants. The arms and the things, they recycle it maybe every 6-7 years. They recycle the same design, and the pants change. The pants is the big one that changes, and they'll put a little design on the pants. I love the pants because I wear it outside Carnival. But besides that, the last costume I really enjoyed, it didn't have no feathers though, was Rogue.
I thought you were going to say that. Yeah.
Not this year, the year. No, I'm bugging. Zuvo.
The purple one?
With the cape, yes.
Yep.
They outdid themselves with that one. I still have the costume to this day.
That was
I can bring it on 2 seconds. Don't dare me. You'll have a time of everything. We'll have a time of everything. Boom, boom. I'll be back in 10 seconds.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was a nice one. Yeah.
Zuvo, Rogue, when they had the gladiator theme, those 2 costumes are the one that sticks out. Through my whole experience in doing carnivals, those 2 stick out the most.
I wish they would give y'all like an option, right? I mean, the same way they do backline, frontline, or if you want to go minimal, right? because a lot of men, even the costumes that do come that are pretty like out there, half the time you get on the road, the men don't even wear them. They leave them. They leave you in the hotel.
At home. And the funny thing is, that's why I can't really blame them, because they peep that. All we got is the shorts. Half the time, people have shorts and a t-shirt on, regular t-shirt on. And I'm like, my man, nobody cares that you have a belly. Like, I can't wear a shirt. I don't care if I have a COVID belly right now. I don't care if there's a carnival tomorrow, no shirt will be on his body. That's a promise. I can't do that.
Okay. Yeah, but give the option, like, don't just make an option for me. Give me a couple of options so that I can choose what I want, because everybody's not the same.
And then a lot of these mass bands too, I'm starting to see it too. They'll have like 10 female sections and only 1 male section. I know Rogue started that, but I've seen some other mass bands do it. Or they'll just like, the only type of, option we have is a headpiece. So if you want any type of feathers, you have to buy the extra headpiece.
Mm-hmm. True.
Which is not cool. I don't like that, but just what it is.
All right, we're gonna switch to food. What was the first dish that, like, the first Caribbean dish that touched your entire soul and changed your life?
KFC in the airport in Tiarco. When I get that, what? KFC. I know you want me to say doubles or some bacon shark. KFC. That was the first thing that touched my mouth when I touched Trinidad. KFC. Okay, I'll be serious. It was good though, but I would say it was I love doubles. That was the first thing we had besides KFC was doubles, because we had to get ready for a fete. We had the KFC. We had to get ready for a fete, and there was doubles outside the venue. It was doubles.
What about, you went to Jamaica? Yes.
Jamaica. Oh yeah, Jamaica. Of course, I had the ackee and saltfish. Why? Why are you laughing?
No, I'm just listening.
I said it wrong?
No, you said it wrong.
I had the ackee and saltfish, and that was amazing. We had a chef, so all type of things. Yeah, but the ackee and saltfish was the first national dish I know I had in Jamaica. That was a given. I already knew I had to have that.
Mm-hmm. What about in Lucia?
In Lucia, on our way, so
Please don't say the bread. Please don't say the bread.
No, not the bread.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I need to have this bread. Everybody.
I wish I knew the exact name of the fish. I don't want to bring out my phone and start looking. It's gonna take a while. But when we were planning for Lucia, one of our friends, like, who was coordinating the transportation, since the airport is all the way on the bottom, right? St. Lucia, we have to drive an hour up to where we're staying, where everything is at. And there's a place called Nesto's Bar, and they supposedly have like a famous fish. Like, all the like soca artists will go there anytime they visit Lucia, like Marshall, all of them. And I forgot the type of fish or the dish, but it was on point. I'm not gonna lie, it was on point. I had some type of fish. I don't want to lie and just create any fish. What it is. Right. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it was fish, but I don't know what's the name of the dish.
Okay.
But it was on point. I never had no Lucian bread. I don't know what are you talking about when there's a famous Lucian bread?
Everybody, my homegirl flew in from the airport that's further away, that's like an hour away from town.
Yes,
and on the way, there was this massive line, and the guys who she was with were Lucian, right? So they kept telling her about this bread. So she stopped, got the bread, is telling me stories, and I'm just like, now I have to purposely buy a flight to Lucia from that airport so that I can experience this bread that she's talking about. So I don't know, it's just great bread, apparently. That's all I got.
Yeah, you have to buy both our flights and let's go together and experience it.
I'm ready because I've been in the US.
I'll give you my information, my passport number, you put it in, you buy my flight, we out.
Sponsors, we're listening. We need you.
I know, right? Facts.
Because I don't got it. All right, we're gonna do a little lightning round of this or that. So basically, you have to choose one, and then we can have a little mini discussion off of the topics. All right, we'll go easy first. Window seats or aisle seats?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm lying.
Because
Window. Sorry. Window. I'm bugging. I just not the middle, but window.
Right.
Because people always want to use the bathroom is annoying. I stay in the window. I usually don't use the bathroom. So window.
Got it. I used to be a window person. Now I'm an aisle person because I feel like I get more, and my foot, I'm getting old and my leg needs to extend, and it's easier to get the flight attendant's attention if you're on that. You can see what's happening.
Got you.
All right. Juve or Pretty Mass?
It depends where. That's a multifaceted question. Like Grenada, you know the answer.
Well, no, we're not counting Grenada.
And then Trinidad has 2 days, so you know the answer. You know what I mean? Unless I only pick like Pretty Mass on Tuesday in Carnival on Trinidad. But then Monday's usually more lit. So it's like you have to be very specific.
Okay, let's do this. Juve or Ambush Trinidad?
Ambush, come on.
I've expired my.
As long as it's not Grenada. As long as it's not Grenada.
Right,
Grenada,
it's not Grenada. Trinidad.
Oh, it's Ambush. Come on.
Okay. It's too many people now for me. I can't go.
I understand.
All right. Cooler Fets.
You don't see the Caesar's Army logo right here?
I am now seeing it. I did not recognize it earlier, but I see it.
Julius,
Cooler
what up?
Fets or all inclusives?
Oh, Cooler Fets. Cooler Fets. They have more vibes. I don't like all inclusive. I barely like all inclusives. I'm not gonna lie.
I agree.
Boom, vibes.
I agree.
All inclusive. People start dressing up. They don't want it. It's too hot. They don't want to be looking. Yeah, you get that Cooler Fet feel. The best fets are Cooler Fets. Let me not start. It's your show.
It's true. No, go for it.
True.
It's true. I love a Cooler Fet. I mean, because I used to love Cooler Fets mostly because I never used to drink like that, or I would have like a specific taste for a certain night. So I'm able to like bring my pineapple juice and my coconut rum or whatever it is and just do that. And now I don't have to go to no bar.
You know, so crazy. I feel like it's so funny. I could break this down like physics. So I feel like Cooler Fet is the best on all fronts. Number one, they're cheaper than all inclusives. There's never been a all inclusive that's cheaper than a Cooler Fet ever. That's number one. Number two, like you said, you get exactly what you want. Boom. Number three, you don't have to dress up that crazy. And usually Cooler Fets, they'll have like a water fet or something like this. You can't have an all-inclusive with and they have water there or something like that, or powder. It's usually more fancy. Boom. Number four, you don't have to be waiting on no long-ass lines to get your drink. So you keep your buzz longer, which contributes to the vibes.
Yes.
So just all these positives right there. And you don't have to move. This is where you're at. You don't have to be waiting online. You don't have to go through the crowd to find your crew. Once you have your station, that is it. Boom. And you just turn up.
It's facts.
So Cooler Fet, always.
I don't know if there's ever been a Cooler Fet that I have not loved.
Enjoy. Exactly. Yeah. You have all these all-inclusive, half the food you don't even like. You feel me?
You gotta get there early enough.
And the food that does, exactly. And the food that is good, you best believe that line is around the corner. And they're gonna give you that small plate.
Like the veil line for Rich's Bacon Shark, Lord.
Exactly. They'll give you 2 wings and you waited 2 hours. Nah, I can't do that. No.
Oh my goodness. All right. Same page. All right.
Man, you're the same.
Okay. Pace or groovy?
That is a tough one. Oh my goodness. That's a tough one. Cause I be one of the, if I had to pick, most of the best moments I have that I watched a video of and like, I'm like, yo, that was a popping moment was with Pace. And when you mean Pace, it's like power soca, right? Shoot, that's a tough one, man. That's really tough. I don't know if I can answer that one. Because our example, Trinidad Carnival, was soca, right? He's playing pace. We wilding out. We're crowd surfing in Soca. All type of stuff. Then they play Feel the Love by Ryan. Literally almost want to cry. So I can't choose that one. I'm sorry. That's the one I gotta answer. And then they play this rhythm. Hold on, I gotta play this rhythm right quick. Come on, man. Come on, man.
That's it.
Don't, I want to tear up right now. Because it brings you back to that moment, man.
Yes.
And you're like, oh, I can't pick. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's the one question I can't answer. I can't.
I have committed to being a groovy girl. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Power Soca. I love it. But I think no matter when it comes on, I'm good. I think I have those moments where, like, if I hear Power Soca, I'm like, not right now.
Really? Oh no,
yeah.
Power. You pay Power at the right time, but when that groovy and you getting that sweet wine, and you in your own world, it's only y'all two. I can't answer that one. I'm sorry. That's okay. A tough one.
It's okay. I know. I had to put it last. So where were you supposed to go this year before Rona happened?
Everywhere. So thank God we did Trinidad. We did the last carnival. It's literally the last carnival that happened since COVID.
Mm-hmm.
I was supposed to go to Bahamas. Tickets booked. Really?
Same. I was pissed at that Airbnb dude. I'm like, you can't give me my money back? I was so excited for Bahamas. I mean, I had a little costume situation that was getting annoying, but I was.
Didn't have your feathers?
The band didn't have it together. They were the costume was a costume. Anyway, I don't want to call no names. They just the site wasn't up correctly. It was kind of like a rush process, and instead of waiting to launch with everything in place, they didn't do that. So it was like a lot of back and forth and a lot of miscommunication about which costume I wanted. Yada yada. I had to write a whole dissertation to the band reps about my experience, and then they worked it out, got me in the right section, then throwing all these perks at me, and I'm just like, okay, cool, this works. And then Rona happened. So I was excited because everybody was going, right? So this was like Jamaica 2016 all over it. Well, 2017 all over again. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be great.
It's so funny. A lot of people. And I only found out about it, which upset me afterwards, because it'd have been a nice surprise.
Yeah.
But now, when you ask people, where were you supposed to go? And like, Bahamas, like, for real, me too. Like, I had everything except housing. So thank God we didn't get the housing, because we would have been, messed up.
I was able to get a credit though. I mean, I thought the Airbnb host was supposed to. It sounded like he wasn't giving me the credit, but I guess it was up to Airbnb at the end of the day, so they ended up doing that. I was like, okay, that
okay, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, I almost pressed him on, but I didn't. Yeah, I wasn't going to Lucia again because I felt like it was going to be overly saturated, and I was like, nah.
Which time have you been?
I just went that one time last year, and in 19, and I was like, I
don't remember seeing you like that.
I saw you a couple times. I have a picture of your brother, and I might have a picture of you, not with you, but like of you. Y'all were wilding. And I didn't see you like that.
Okay, so you already know I was going to Lucia again. By fire, by force. I was going to make it in that country. What? I was swimming there from Martinique. I'm telling you, I was ready to go. What? I cannot miss Lucia ever. Lucia, oh my God. People blame me for going, and I like, now their money's in limbo because I hyped it up so much, but
they can't blame you.
They can't blame me, exactly. They blame me for their money being in limbo. I said, did I create Corona? But it was Bahamas, not Jamaica. Bahamas, St. Lucia, maybe Vinci, maybe Grenada. But it was, I always try to, like, every year, I always try to go to a new carnival. So Bahamas was going to be the new carnival. You know, So,
Okay.
so that was it, pretty much. Grenada, if I got lucky again with a cheap flight. Vinci, if I got lucky again with cheap flight, but guaranteed. Lucia was already, everything was paid for in Lucia. Everything was paid for. We were ready to go. Yeah. And Bahamas. What about you?
It was just Bahamas. It was then the reason why. Where was I supposed to go? I was gonna go to New Orleans. I wanted to see what that was. That experience was about. Just a local situation.
You like to go to things early.
Hell yeah! I like to go before the hype. Before everybody else catches on.
So you can put your nose and stick it up here like I was in there. I was there first. That's why. Say to oh my God! All you guys are now in Jamaica. I been did that. Yeah. That's you.
Like I went to Grenada in 2014. That shit was so different than
compared to now.
First, like there weren't nearly as many fets as there are now.
That's what you get.
I didn't. No, I'm not even mad. Like, cause listen, I'm getting old. There weren't nearly as many fets, and I like Road was nice. It was spacious. Great. Jab Jab was great. But I would like to go back to. I wanted to go back this year to see if. Not to see if, but just to experience like the newness. What's that ride? What's that?
Fleet?
Yes. I just want to go for that.
Really?
I just want to go for that.
We'll talk after this. But
that was I was supposed to go to Italy. That doesn't count.
Okay. Yeah.
And then St. Kitts.
Ooh. You never know.
I'm not even going there with that. I'll wait.
Since June, I've been checking flights. Hopper just notified me right now. Like 500. But they haven't said anything.
Nope, nothing. Okay. Crickets.
I have so many questions for you, but I'll wait. I'll write it down. I have some questions for you too.
Oh, go ahead. I'm ready.
I was going to ask, so if you get to pick, what would be your next carnival then?
Well, do you know? So my birthday usually falls around something in Trinidad. So if Trinidad,
I already know where you're going.
Carnival happens around the 6th, then I will go there. I would like, as my new carnival, Dominica, because that's usually the same time. Because I went to Dominica before for the Creole Festival.
Okay.
And they had vibes, right? And I know you know. Oh gosh. Anyway, the Lenny, right?
I was talking to him last week,
right? Connection, like I would do that. Like Dominica was the only thing I didn't care for. I won't say I didn't care for. Like I'm a carnivore, and it was real hard to get meat. Like it was just pure dumpling and vegetables, and I was just like, where's the chicken? Where's the fish? That was the only thing that I struggled with out there. But other than that, like it's gorgeous. The people are really nice. And I definitely would get a different mode of transportation because going via the ferry was not popping. So I would go through Puerto Rico. It was rough. So probably Dominica and put Bahamas back on the map. On the agenda, and probably I want to say Vinci, but from experiences that I've heard through friends, I don't know that it's for me. It doesn't sound like it's going to be one that I would like love.
It's too rough.
I don't know. I don't know that it's too rough.
Because every time I seen it, it was going crazy.
Really? It just
all I see was people going insane.
I don't want to judge it, but just. I don't know. Just the stories were compelling enough for me.
Mind your words. Like in 2020. Why 2020?
Oh wait, it wasn't. The stories were compelling, right?
Because they're watching.
It didn't sound like a Shamir carnival just now. So anyway, but yeah.
But the island is still great, right? And you would recommend the place for everyone, right?
Oh sure. Okay. You need to go and
I just want to give you an alley-hoop.
Always.
All right, guys. We love you guys. Don't come for us, please.
That's it. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Yeah. What's your next question?
That was one of the questions. But me and you on the same page. I was looking. They actually have fetes for Dominica.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just looking. I've been hitting up Lenny every week. Like, you gotta let me know, because this is the perfect time to go.
It is. It really is.
You know. Of course, you also got the Soca weekend. If they're having it, I'm in there. Bacchanalia.
If they Melee, I bought that.
Okay.
Bought that. I
like to do stuff
what
first.
Is that, 2022 now? It's 2022 now, so I ain't going this in 2022.
I said the Caribbean guinea pig or Caribbean something. I gotta come up with a nickname that's not too.
For what?
Like
Me?
For you, like something guinea pig or something like that. I just call you. How is it? Okay, I'll be there next year.
And the thing, see, that's what happened with Uber. And I'm like, yo, y'all need to go. But then you got people who are like, nah, I'm gonna give it 3 years. You give it 3 years.
COVID in your ass.
Not even,
COVID
but
in
like
your ass.
year 3 was when it got all packed and massive in 2 boats and all this drive. I was like, I told y'all to go when I said to go, and nobody wanted to listen to me. Nobody.
Uber. Oh man, we could have a whole show on them alone, but I don't want no problems.
They already got problems.
I don't want no problems.
Anyway, did you go?
I've never been. One of the biggest mistakes. I've never been. I'm not gonna lie. This year, I was really thinking about it. Even though it sold out, I was still gonna find tickets because of the 2-stop destination was something new, and I liked where they were going. So I was very close. I was looking for people who was willing to sell.
Mm-hmm.
I was ready to go. I'm not gonna lie. I just didn't want to go through the whole registration process.
Token and
crazy. So I'll get it off somebody I know if they don't end up going.
Okay. I think you would enjoy it. You should go to Melee.
Melee, when you go, I'll give you a call.
See, you're doing what they do. You're doing what they do.
I still, I'm sorry. It's too much money for me to say, I want to get there. See, I'm different. Me and you are different a little bit. I want it ram-packed. I want the vibes. I want the craziness.
Oh.
I want everything. So when you was even telling me about Grenada, how you had space, I don't like space. I don't like space. I want it ram-packed. I want it to be a mad zoo in there. That's the vibes I like.
Got it. Dang. Okay. Yeah, I can't relate.
I understand.
I don't know. It's just because it I don't know. I like to move. I like to have freedom. I like to dance. And it's like when it's jam-packed, you can't do nothing but jump in the same spot. You know what I mean?
It depends where you at. I understand what you're talking about.
It's different. I don't know.
But, I understand.
Yeah. So what keeps you, last question, I guess. What keeps you going back? What is it about Carnival that captures your attention time after time? And do you think you'll ever give it up?
I would die before. I would die before. Yeah, put job, the Nigerian job, Juve master on my tombstone from Nigeria. But I would no. This is for life. This is for life. At least Trinidad. Trinidad's for life. Because the way I do it is because when I first went for 10 days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
now,
same. I think I went 13.
The last time I went, I was there 4 or 5 days. In and out. I come there Friday, just so I don't miss ambush.
Mm-hmm. Maybe
something Friday night. By Wednesday, I'm out of there. So wait, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, 5 days. I'm in and out. Yeah. I'm out of there. So the reason why I can't give it up is the music. As a Nigerian man, there's feelings you get when you listen to Afro beats.
Mm-hmm. I've
never cried.
Really?
I've teared up for soca. I'm not even gonna lie. I teared up for soca. The energy, yeah. You guys have the extreme highs and extreme lows. Afrobeat, we just have a lot. I love Afrobeat. I'm a Nigerian man. I love, since I was a kid. But I had emotions listening to all types of music, but emotion to tear up, only soca. That's when I knew. I was like, all right, this is different. Let me turn the song off. I don't know why I'm listening to this on my way to work. I got to be serious, and I'm about to tear up. Especially if you reminisce about something that happened and then you hear music and the words correlate. Nah, it's over.
Listen, I know.
It's over.
I know.
A lot of people are going to cry in their first. That's a fact. That's a fact. Castaneda just dropped that banger, something, and then that road hit. You're going to see tears on the road. That's a fact. That's a whole fact. That's a guarantee.
He's preaching the truth. I am witness. I am testimony.
I'm going to be watching people's eyes. I'm serious. Like, I already know. People tell me I'm ready to cry. Like, they say, I know I'm going to cry when I hit the road. It's going to be something beautiful.
I was ready to cry at a freaking barbecue last month or 2 months ago, because I'm like, I'm good. And then I go to this cookout and I'm like, and big speaker, and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot how much I miss soca.
Yeah.
I forgot how good this sounds, it feels, and I legit almost like shed some real tears. Like, damn, this is not
especially
okay.
It's gonna be so much. You're gonna see all your friends you haven't seen all year. The MC, the DJ gonna tell you to hug up your friend and play some hard shit. It's over. And especially if you got COVID or anything you went through this year.
Yes.
And you survived, and they play that one song. They play Feel the Love, and you hugging your friend. Come on. Or you're on the road and you're walking.
That Cheers to Life, anything. Oh my God.
Cheers to Life, the sun coming up in ambush. It's over. It's over.
The best. That is the best time.
Sunrise. You're tipping on the road and it's sunrise.
You're preaching.
And you're in a fete. You're in a cooler fete, or you're at Soca weekend or Bacchanal road weekend, and the sun is coming up, and there's water and paint. Nah, with your friends, your day ones.
Word.
Somebody needs to start selling napkins in these fetes. They're gonna make a killing. I'm telling you. I'm thinking I'll start selling napkins.
Oh my God.
Just walking through the crowd. $1. Wipe your tear, ma. $1. What? And you get to hug up your friend you ain't seen since the last one? It's over. It's over. I already know I might tear up. I'm ready for it.
It's gonna happen.
I'm ready for it. Yeah, and I want to ask you, why don't you like Ambush anymore?
It's the people thing. It's the humans.
So many people?
So the thing is, another reason why I don't care for crowds is because, like, everybody might find that one truck that they're attracted to, and so you're there. It's the lines, right, for shit. So oftentimes with Ambush, I will like chip my way all the way to the front, go get the food, and come back and finish it up, because I'm not trying to wait in the line. Like, I'm not trying to be hungry. I'm not. It's too much, and it's hard to enjoy. And then when the artists come on, that's a next catastrophe, because everybody's trying to be seen. Like Bacchanal Road 2018, when they were trying to do that Masho and Skinny and whoever else Bungie video, the worst. Like that messed up the entire stage moment for me, and because everybody's just trying to be in this video, and mind you, none of it was in the damn video. Probably like 10 seconds, if that. So y'all did all that for nothing. I was annoyed. So that's yeah.
I feel you. Okay, I understand. No, I do understand, because, but me, I already, you're trying to get your bang for your buck. I come there for the vibes. I don't care about the food. For the vibes and the liquor. There's 2 ambushes. I came with my own liquor. I got no time to wait on nobody's line.
Mm-hmm.
When I finished that's when I went and got a refill. And then y'all see me, I bring the big jug. I don't use their cups. Man, when you've been in this so long, got the big jug.
You got the
with
backpack.
The strap. Yeah, with the strap, I'm like, fill it up. I'm not waiting for fill it up. I'm not using that little cup. No way. I'm so prepared when I go to these events.
Yeah, the cup stays in the hotel most of the time.
I don't even know. The cups go in the trash. I don't collect the cups. I collect the shirts.
Mm-hmm.
So I bring my own little thing that seals up so the paint don't get in it, with a strap. So when I'm winding, my hands is free to do what I got to do to maneuver the bumpsy, while I'm winding.
Y'all, we got a pure veteran here. I just want you to know. He's a vet.
I'm not a vet. I just love soca. I'm nothing. I just like soca. I'm just an African man who found soca. That's it. You know, I didn't pave the way from nobody. I'm walking the road. I'm walking along the road. Thank you for the people that paved the way for me. All right.
Anyway.
You are gonna be you're the ones gonna pave the way for me when you go to Middle A, so I can see how's the road. And like, oh, okay, thank you.
I will, and
pave the way for me.
I'll give you all the information.
That's the new nickname, the paver. All the new events, you try it, so you pave the way for us to know if it's lit or not. All right.
That's me, Icy Paver.
All right.
Anyway, thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Any last comments? Any tips you want to leave for the newbies?
Just follow me on the gram.
All right. At what?
If I'm cool enough for you to follow, that's it. Or DJ Wumi.
Aye.
DJ WMI. Simple.
Awesome. Yes.
It was fun.
It was. Thank you.
If I get any type of backlash, you're in trouble.
No.
You are in trouble. I was very careful. I had my keywords here not to say.
You did not.
I just told myself pave only if I'm joking. That's pave one. Influencer, that's another one. I said don't use that word. See, I'm using it now. See, that defeats the whole purpose. Let's end this.
All right. Yeah, oh, you're a Jollof War veteran. Okay.
Yeah, Jollof War.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, so it was fun.
Twas. Thank you.
Next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in to the latest episode of Nice-ish. As always, I'm grateful for your time and attention. Stay plugged in by subscribing to this podcast, my website, Tingz.com, and following me on all social media platforms. Visit the show notes for all the links and the plugs related to this episode. If you ever have questions about anything we discuss on the show, be sure to hit me up at info@tingznice.com. And remember, sharing is caring, so please pass this podcast on to anyone you believe will benefit from the information. I'm going to check y'all later.